Hello, everyone. Selema Masekela here with another What Shapes Us conversation for Lala 2020. This time with a mythical man that I thought only existed in the Nexus, but it turns out he is real. And we are going to talk to him, the one and only Marc Rebillet.
Selema, how do you do, my friend? Need me to slate?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to clap. The power of the direct message platform.
Yes. Dude, I don't know if I would have done half the shit I've done without it, honestly.
I've only come into the power of it or the appreciation that, like, hey, these people that you admire or that you want to work with, they are just like you. And so maybe we cut out the middle people to find out if texturally, like, there's something there creatively, and then let the people who do the business get in the way instead of the opposite.
It's insane. I mean, I think you can probably paint with that brush throughout the industry, really. It's like record labels have become less important, distribution arms have become less important. All sorts of like publicists and marketing and managers and all of that have become less important just because like access belongs to us now. There's no like gatekeeping anymore.
I read that you worked in a call center once.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
more than one. Yeah.
What kind?
I did one that was mortgage loan servicing for for Bank of America, and it was a part of bank. Oh, really? You too?
I was a Bank of America customer service agent on
No
the phones.
way.
I worked in the call center.
Oh shit! Yeah, dude. Oh man, it was an awful, awful job. It was like people who were hundreds of thousands of dollars in default, who were just like needed some sort of help, and we were expected to like side with the bank, and that it was extremely demoralizing. It was just like a really difficult job to do and like go to sleep at night. So I did not last long. I've never lasted long in any job except for this one.
Same for me. I never worked until I got in television.
Yeah.
And found my gear in being able to work around my passions in sports.
Right.
I never had a job for more than a year. Like,
Wow. Yeah, that was me too. Like I think a year and a half is the longest I ever held a job.
the first time I saw a video, I was like, oh, this dude is switched in such a different on. Like, he must have been through some shit where he finally just decided, like, I have zero fucks to give as far as what I can and can't do, so I'm just gonna go the fullest version of full send of what I am and see if it resonates.
It's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate. I basically had reached this point where it was like, I can get another one of these call center gigs, or like I can just try to get someone, to hire me and whatever, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, if I can get someone to pay me to do this, then I will feel like it's worth something, like it has some sort of value, because I'd never been paid to do any music of any kind before. So that was like the breaking point. And then once someone actually paid me to do it, I was like, oh my God, like this is a commodity, or it could be. It has the potential to be a commodity.
You started playing music at a very young age, right? Like,
Yes, I mean, playing piano since I was a little kid. My parents sort of forced piano lessons onto me, and I just kept it up since then, really.
what kind of music were they playing in your house, though?
Yeah, my mom, I mean, I grew up listening to a lot of Motown. My mom was big on Temptations, Four Tops, Smokey Robinson, Ray Charles, my dad loved James Brown, Aretha. I listened to a lot of Aretha. And then my dad also listened to a lot of classical, a lot of opera, a lot of Arabic music. He was really into that. And then I became disconnected from it for a while when I entered my adolescence. I got into like Nirvana and Blink-182 and Green Day and all that shit. And then I came back around, I think like I started listening to like Snoop and Dre, and they like pulled me deep into this like sample based. I mean, I guess they're not, yeah, they're sample based, but yeah, like then I moved into further into like deep sample based hip hop, which brought me back to soul and then reinvigorated my love for soul. So it's always been sort of anchored in that, I suppose. You know?
That little, like a funkadelic time machine back into the roots of who you were as a person. Like, oh, this is actually my shit.
Yes, exactly. Like, oh my God, this is good.
There were two people who, through quarantine, have been, to me, like the greatest examples of using this time to redefine and sort of expose the holes in the music business. The other person who radically, by herself, has been doing the same thing concurrently is the Queen, Erykah Badu.
The Queen, may we all worship at her feet. Mwah!
Like, if there was a Badula church, I would go there.
I go every fucking Sunday, man.
And I'd be like, what's that? I need to tithe 50% of my earnings? Is that all? Because I could give more.
May I not give more?
Take 90%, please.
Dude, she is the ultimate, and she is the fucking ultimate. I cannot tell you.
How did it happen? Because when I saw that shit, before I even heard anything, I just screamed. I was like, Mom! What?
You screamed, I flipped my fucking shit. I flipped my shit. Yeah, it was really incredible, dude. I'll tell you how it happened. So it was like on the very end of the drive-in tour. I was in Fort Worth, and she reached out. I was sitting in my Airbnb, chilling with my mom, doing a little social distance catch up because she lives in Dallas. And she messaged me just out of the blue, and she just said the sweetest things. And I said, what? I was just like, you don't know the influence that you have had on me, on the sound, on my music, on everything, vocals, everything. And she was like, call me, gave me your number. I was like, Mama, listen, I'm going to go call Erykah Badu real quick. I went and called her. We had a dope little conversation. She was like, I see you. I see what you're doing. Thank you for doing what you're doing. And she was like, I want to come see the show. And if you'd have me, I'd love to be your background singer or something. And I was like, what am I going to say? She asks permission. Am I going to be like, no, actually, I'd rather not. I was like, dude,
I'll see.
I'll see if I can get you in, because we are sold out. We are sold out, Erykah Badu.
We're sold out, so no promises. But
yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I was like 1,000 times yes. What an insane honor. So
it's a testament, though, man. Like, I had no doubt that if I ever got to talk to you, that this is what it would be. I was just like, yeah, that's 100% the person. I was like, this dude's. I know his energy, so like that's why I sent you the direct message. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna send this dude a DM because I think he'll say yes. I have a feeling, and if he doesn't, there will be no judgment because obviously everyone and their mother wants a piece of him. But I'm like, I gotta hit him up.
It worked, man. It worked. I'm telling you, the DM life, dude. DM life it's real.
And I'm so grateful for you, man, to have this conversation with me, man.
It's just really nice to just shoot the shit with someone like you who's a good energy, a nice person, just wants to chew the fat. So I really
listen to me, sir.
yes.
Thank you. We will keep in touch.
Dude, I cannot thank you enough for having me. Yes, please stay in touch. Anything, whatever. I'm down for weird shit. If you ever hear of anything or you got anything going on, let me know.
Yeah, man. To be continued. Thank you so much, man. Take care and stay safe.